Hi, Nickelodeon fans. Today, I want to share and talk about my thoughts and reasons why some Nickelodeon series don't work as CGI. For example, this is off topic. Jimmy Neutron, best Nickelodeon series, that worked as CGI, perfect and a great legend show for kids back then, and maybe today if you're into that. Now, for Rugrats, it was a reboot, came on Paramount Plus back in 2021. Nickelodeon was thinking, you know what, let's just move forward and switch it to CGI. One, that's a terrible idea. And two, a lot of kids back in the 90s were thinking, hey, I didn't grow up watching Rugrats as computer graphic imagery. I watched it 2D hand-drawn. So I like the 90s version. This version, I watched it on Paramount Plus. It was disappointing. Now, as for the next series, Camp Coral, SpongeBob's Under Years, really bad CGI. Here's my complaint. I did not like how Nickelodeon made a decision for this direction. Why can't you just put it as hand-drawn? It's a lot better for that. Again, I'm not the president of Nickelodeon at all. That was the president's decision. And as for Fanboy and Chum Chum, who remembers watching it on Nickelodeon back in 2009 to 2014? Wait a minute, it was extremely garbage of 3.4 out of 10 stars. Planet Sheen, terrible spin-off of Jimmy Neutron. I think the issue and problem is back in the 90s and early thousands, Nickelodeon used to be like really good channel to watch. Now it just went downhill, and they're thinking for the modern shows, like modern kids would recognize what that is. Kids like back in the day from late 90s and 2001, they may not understand what is it and who's it target audience for. Now, comment below who agrees or disagrees that Nickelodeon is just downhill and has really bad Nickelodeon shows today. Who agrees or disagrees on that? Just be honest and comment below. And I think if Nickelodeon wants to be like really popular again, if you want to reboot a show like Hey Arnold, how Arnold, Helga, and Gerald and their friends are now adults, that's fine. My friendly advice for Nickelodeon: please do not use computer graphic imagery. Again, Hey Arnold is a lot better fit as 2D hand-drawn animation. I have no problem with CGI. They would have to figure out like what show would be a best fit for hand-drawn, which show is best fit for computer graphic imagery, and make sure to test it out. Okay, is this for littler kids, older kids, teenagers, or maybe adults and kids to watch together? The only issue, Nickelodeon has a little bit of not the best CGI, but not like good quality level like Pixar and Disney. Who gets my honesty, like what I'm trying to say? And again, what's your experience with Nickelodeon in 2020s? Another message for Nickelodeon: I understand you're going to plan to make a live action Rugrats movie. Again, bad idea. Let's just scrap it. Like, if you're going to put the babies as CGI, don't make them like realistic, make them more accurate. This is just a suggestion. Let's pretend if Nickelodeon was going to like reboot Rocket Power. Now, who remembers Rocket Power on Nickelodeon? I guess some Nickelodeon fans do. Again, make sure it stays as hand-drawn. Like, what is the characters doing now? And the best show is like Invader Zim and Rocco's Modern Life. I'm glad Nickelodeon did not put them as CGI, because it would have been a lot boring for Nickelodeon fans to like. And each Nickelodeon fans has a point of view, like what type of shows they're into. The only show like was really cool back in the thousands was Victorious. It was not lame. And here's the other suggestion. If you want to have like best CGI, make sure to figure out, okay, how much is this show going to cost the studio? I really hope Nickelodeon becomes good again. If you don't do it this year, maybe next year in 2026 or maybe 2030. That's all I want to share. Bye, everyone.